Hello everyone, welcome to another figure review. This time it is the Satsuki Kiryuin PHAT figure, and that is PHAT PHAT, standing for Pretty Hot and Tempting. This is the sister figure to the Ryuko version. This is the Satsuki Kiryuin one. Now unlike the Ryuko one, this one only has one accessory, and that is Bakuzan. It doesn't have any other things to it, no alternative stand thing or other accessory stuff. So like all my figures, I will be going over everything from the base to the figure to the accessories, and I'll start off with I always start off with the stand. If I can get this one off, get her off. Now this one is virtually the same as the Ryuko one, being it kind of a rubbly rock look. I don't think I showed the bottom, but this is basically what it looks like, just kind of a molded plastic. There are the two pegs for her feet, and they do have little like spikes on them, like on her feet too. They've got like little indents for her feet to go into. I'll show you that later. But so each foot has its own hole, and one is larger than the other two. This one is an oval shape, whereas the Ryuko one was a circle. So there is that difference too, as Satsuki has a wider stance than the Ryuko one. So now I'll go on to the accessories, and that is basically Sword Bakuzan. Take this out. This one does, like the scissor blade, comes apart to be put on. So you've got two separate parts, the blade itself and the handle, and those just stick on like so. As you can see, it's about the size of my hand. Like how many? It is about 5.5 inches in length, so that tells you the size. The way you put it on, basically take this apart, stick this part, the handle, between her hands, and then attach the top of the blade. There is some detail to this. As you can see, it is the paint is kind of a matte white for the handle, and then the pommel part is kind of metallic-y silver color. Same with the hand guard, and the blade obviously is a metallic-y black, two-toned. This one, being the edge is a little lighter gray. God damn it! Being the edge is a little lighter gray than the top. That's a good angle right there. You can kind of see the two-toned right there. So I'll show you how to put this on. Now it fits in her hands right here. So each hand kind of has the same angle. As you can see, this one, or this has kind of a oval shape to fit the sword. Make sure you do put it on right, or straight. I believe it is like this way. I believe it's this way. Is that the front? I think that might be backwards. Okay, is this the right way? If I can find the hole, yeah. Okay, this is the right way. So the way to tell if it's the right way, look at the pommel. God damn it! Stop being stuck. This part right here, the curved part should be facing outwards. Then you just stick it in her hands, and voila, you've got your sword. Okay, I'll take that out to display the figure. This figure is very nice. For the price it is, you do get what you pay for. Most of the paint is either like a matte. The skin color is a very matte color, or a matte finish with some gloss to it, and obviously shading and some wrinkles, especially around her hips area and kind of her stomach. You can see some curves. I should look at the camera more. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you can kind of see it underneath with her butt. There are some like edges there where kind of the fat would be, or like in the position you are where kind of your body creases, natural body creases are. So most of her is in a white. So the legs, the arms, and kind of actually the boob kind of things are a matte white. I guess that's the only matte white there is, but this is more of kind of like a glossy white with a glossy blue, and this is a raised feature, the blue. On the back there are some kind of ugly looking seams. I'm not sure how well they show up on camera, but there's a seam going along the back on each of the legs. So yeah, her crotch guard thing, whatever you want to call it, this part is not, they're kind of attached, kind of not. This one, as you can see right here, this blue piece is kind of not attached, and same with the upper part of it, though this one I believe is attached. There are some paint issues I saw on this. It's just like some paint bleeding, some blue paint bleeding onto white and all that. And then you got your frills, which are which are really kind of a pearlescent white. They're now Junketsu's eyes up top, and the frills down here, along with the parts like these things, are all a pearlescent white. So it's a little off, and it's got a very high sheen to it. There are no issues with the paint on the blue and black, on either of them. Along the back you've got her spine, which is kind of a different white, again, kind of like an off-white. I'm trying to find an angle that will show it good to the camera. And this is just spine. And this figure is the best. Like, just look at that ass. That is a great butt. My friends were kind of like joking about it. Like, they would constantly turn her figure around and just sit and look at her butt because I just pointed it out, and they're just joking about it. But yeah, nice butt. Very, very nice butt. And then you've got a side view, the boobs under. She's got like a little piece right underneath her breasts, right there. Part of her hair does cover her hand, and the other part of her hair goes underneath. So I'm like there and on top. And her arms, just kind of your gauntlet looking things. There are a few paint issues with the blue, but mostly like on the elbows, but not too big of an issue as it's kind of small. Then let's get on to Junketsu. So you've got him kind of looking off to the side as both eyes are kind of this way. This is a lowered area, so the black right here is lowered, and it kind of raises up as there's blue kind of outlines along the edges of the eyes. The eyes themselves are all on different levels, so the pink, orange, and red are all different levels. And that is the same on the other eye. You've got like your vent looking things on both, which are obviously raised. This one having more vents for some reason than this one, I believe. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it just looks different. And then you got your blue lines, and towards the back, this one is a little weird as it kind of cuts further in to the back. Not sure why that is, like right there, and it doesn't do it too much on this one. Like, see, it doesn't go as far back as this one does. I guess that just may be perspective, but that. And then on the back you've got, again, your blue diamonds. And yeah. Now onto the face and the hair, the most important parts. So let's get to the face. She's got a very smirk-looking face, kind of a smile, very kind of serious smile, I guess you would say. Large eyebrows, obviously, and her eyes are very looking over to the side, as is kind of how she is positioned. She's kind of looking up into the side. You've also got her little horn things, horn hair ornaments, whatever they're called. Her hair is her hair is very nice. This is my favorite one for hair. You've got just one seam on this, and that is where the bangs are, to separate the bangs from the back. So you've got your two bangs up front and all that, and then towards the back you've got an area right here where it kind of like hooks around Junketsu's eyes. Now you don't see any of that, as we just assume that it's this piece right here, or this. But her hair is very wild, and as you can see, compared to my hand, it's very big. The span of the hair is 7 inches from tip to tip, so that is quite a big, like, floof out, and they're all kind of individual strands almost. They're chunked together, like this is one chunk, one chunk, one chunk, one chunk, and so on and so forth. They all kind of move a little bit, but they are more sturdy than the other Satsuki one I have. And it's just kind of really flared out, like she's in the wind and all that. There's a bunch of detail on this, as you can see, all the different individual lines and stuff. Like this one right here, they're two separate pieces, but they're attached right here, so they can't kind of come apart. And that's kind of the same with a few of the pieces, where they're kind of separate and attached, or they're attached and then separate. So yeah, that is the Satsuki PHAT figure. I believe I went over everything there is to go on for this figure. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to check out the sister figure of this. That should be up before this one. Don't forget to check out any other reviews and unboxings. And if you want to learn more information on this figure, check out the unboxing for it, where I go over where I got it, the price, show you the box, and all that. I'm putting this on right. Where's the hole? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say that when I first got her and tried to put her on the stand, her legs were, I think, either too far apart or too close. So I had to, like, move her legs to get her to stand. But yeah, that is the Satsuki Kiryuin PHAT figure. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to check out any other video. Just explore my page, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.